been in operation for 4 years, and since that time, from the very first day, we have worked with the Green Adventure Project to supplement our science program. Elk Hill has a history with being outdoors, and as part of our program we have tried to get the kids to be outdoors and to understand how it functions with their everyday life. Last year we started going down to the stream and doing little experiments, and so this is how we evolved into this big experiment this year. With Mr. Lewis working with our kids and following through with going to various other creeks and rivers within the Charlottesville locality.
We went to the sewage plant to see how the water was cleaned and treated, and then we've been working with the creek down here to see how polluted it is from the construction.
The project that we did was we were looking at the health of Schenk's Branch Creek.
We experimented with the creek. We tested the water for any dangerous chemicals that would be in the water.
They measured a couple parameters, things like dissolved oxygen level, that is how much oxygen or air there is in the water for the life to breathe. Also nutrients that plants would need, and something called turbidity, which is the amount of dirt, mud floating around in the water.
We are down here today with Elk Hill school students investigating Schenk's Branch, and today in particular we are doing a bioassessment. So we are evaluating the benthic macroinvertebrates, which are pretty much the bottom-dwelling critters that we can see with our naked eye that don't have backbones.
We're looking for, I guess, animals to test to see how polluted it is.
We found crawfish and frogs down at the creek.
And we saw some little centipedes.
And a lot of them weren't that healthy. They weren't moving around that much.
From what we find, we're able to somewhat evaluate the health of this stream because the different organisms that we're looking at are tolerant of different types of pollution and different levels of pollution as well. So by turning over rocks and investigating some of these bottom-dwelling creatures, we are again able to make some inferences about what we find in the health of the stream.
The big issue here is the construction. What the students noticed is that this turbidity was increasing throughout the year, from last year and all throughout this year, to the point where plants were not getting the sunlight that they needed.
They have some fences up right now that are kind of some riparian buffer fences that are going to help with the erosion and the sedimentation that's occurring from the construction. However, based off of some of the things we found today, we found some motor oil on some of the rocks. We have noticed that the clarity of the water is rather turbid today. There's a lot of sedimentation, a lot of things stirring up the stream, and so the clarity is not the highest today. So hopefully with this construction we're still able to find some healthy organisms, and I guess through further investigation we'll find out.
Students and teachers should care about the construction because the creek runs into the Ravenna River. Ravenna River runs into the James River, and the James River runs into our water supply, and that's what we drink.
We evaluated the health of Schenk's Branch, and then we went and assessed the health of the Ravenna River, and we did see some links there.
Last year it was really clear until this year the construction started going on, and because there was lots of fish down there, and then this year there was hardly any.
It's been interesting watching the kids as they grow. We in fact have had kids go to other streams and look at the organisms and look at the plant life, and they are actually having great conversations with Mr. Lewis and with other teachers. In fact, when they go down to the stream behind the school, they're now able to say, there's a crayfish, we know what that is, and they talk about it, and they talk about the different plants that have come back up since last fall.
The students saw that these changes are real, and a lot of those students, they left caring more than when they got here to begin with, and that's the most important thing, is they left with more questions.
Being with creeks in the rivers, you have to be careful on what you throw out of your car or out of your house, or having oil spills, because that can affect a lot of animals.
When we're doing construction, it gets into the waterways and that can destroy the creeks. And also when we just throw the trash away, the animals eat it, or it just, it affects the environment overall, and we should probably do more to help it.